Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a new spread called What Do They Secretly Want You to Know? So, let's get after it. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. So many cards I need to see. So many cards I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell my Scorpios? What do they secretly want to tell my Scorpios? What do they secretly want to tell my Scorpios? Okay. Feels good. Oh, wow. Okay, so they secretly want to tell you that they are approaching things from a very clear sense of perspective, okay? Ace of Swords. No mental ambiguity. No mental blockages. They are, in other words, they know exactly what they're doing and why they're doing it, okay? They've decided to walk away from the situation, all right? They know exactly why they decided to walk away from the situation, because there was a sense with the Six of Cups here, they were doing a lot of thinking about, past situations and people in which they've dated, and so in other words, they were thinking a lot about the past and other people that they dated in the past, and they pretty much came to the realization, Nine of Pentacles, that they want to be single. Okay, they would rather be single. They would rather be single, be solitarily happy with their own company. They want to enjoy their own company, if you will. I'm also getting a sense here that there's a sense of being sorry, okay? There was this sense of them really contemplating if they wanted to walk away or stay and fight for the relationship or not. So that was something that was really weighed heavily on their mind somewhat, okay? Sorry, I'm trying to get the right balance here because the sun is setting. Okay, here we go. All right. So, if they really wanted to stay and fight or walk away from the situation, okay? So that was really causing them a lot of strife, if you will. However, they're also aware that they left you. They're well aware that you feel like that. They're well aware that you feel as if they've stabbed you in the back, in other words. So they're well aware of how you feel about the situation. They are very apologetic and they're sorry for what they did because they know that they caused the tower moment. They're very much aware that they know that they caused the tower moment, and they're very apologetic for it. But they had to do what they needed to do. They needed to take control of their own situation. They wanted to take control of their own desires and needs and wants. Okay? And they took control of the situation, and they moved things in the direction that they wanted them to go into. Even though they knew that the direction would not necessarily be in a direction with you. Okay, so they secretly want to tell you that they are very sorry for what they've done, and that they're very aware of all of the damage that they've done. Okay, so with that being said, let's see, what are the potential blockages to this particular situation? What are the potential blockages? What are the potential blockages to this particular situation? What are the potential blockages? One more shuffle. So, wow, this is interesting here. Let me take a drink here. So, in other words, as I said, they knew that they were sorry and remorseful for what they had done. Okay, which is you feeling like you were stabbed in the back, creating a tower moment. Now, these are the blockages to their decisions are going to have led to potential outcomes to their particular situation. Okay. Which is being in a situation, again, remember, these are blockages where there's not an equal give and take. Okay, so they can find themselves in a situation where there is not an equal give and take here with this situation. Okay, where Things aren't going to be as charitable as they think they would have been. The grass. In other words, the grass may not necessarily be greener on the other side. All right. In addition, here, things are going to be kind of stagnant, kind of slowed down. So again, there's not going to be as much excitement in suitors as they thought they were going to be. Okay, things are going to be a little bit more stagnated than they thought they were going to be. Also, them having the burden of having relationship removed, the burden of constantly being in a relationship, being free. That freedom removed, the removage of that burden is not necessarily going to be the removage. Not necessarily going to be removage of the give them the freedom that they feel like it's going to give them in actuality. Okay, so they're just removing one thing and opening up a whole corridor or something else, so to speak. Okay. Also, financial, pinnacle wise, that having financial stability, being able to pass on that wealth, that generational wealth, not going to be there. It's going to be probably this is not necessarily saying this is what's going to happen. This is a probability of what possibly could happen. Okay, because these are all blockages. Okay, this is Ace of Wands. Represents sexual energy, sexual prowess, a lot of sexual desires, creative energy, if you will. Again, the thought, the romanticization of how they thought things were going to be, though they romanticize how things were going to be. Everyone going to break up, break up, and have all this freedom and all this exploratory energy, and there's going to be all of these suitors, and it's going to be wonderful, all this sexual prowess. Things aren't going to be as rosy as they think. Things are going to be a lot more complicated than they thought they were going to be, and that's going to lead to a bit of Nine of Swords. A lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, if you will. Okay. Again, Queen of Cups. Got Queen of Cups. Loyalty, devotion. The loyalty and devotion that was had you, it's not going to be there with other individuals. They're not going to have the same level of loyalty because they don't have the same interest in the same goals as you guys had together. Okay? There's not going to be the same goals, the same interest, if you will. Okay? So that's going to be gone. That's going to be lacking there with that particular situation. Okay? So there's that. Also, they're in for a tower moment of their own. Okay? Sudden changes. Sudden upheaval. Okay? Sudden changes. Sudden upheaval. A sudden event's going to happen. It's going to kind of shake things up a bit. Okay? So that's what's going to happen on that front. And finally, that thinking and contemplating and reflecting about those things from the past, those people from the past. Again, I really want to stress here, this is a situation where the grass is not going to be green on the other side. It's not going to be green on the other side for sure. It's not going to be that way at all. All right. Unfortunately, I think this individual is in for a very rude awakening. All right. So with that being said, before I shut this thing down, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give. What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Here we go. So, you are invited. Suit up, show up, and open up. Spirit's saying there's something better. There's something better for you out there. Okay, you're invited. You're going to be in. There's going to be someone that's going to invite you into their life, and that commonality, that you thirst for. Okay, that emotional connectiveness that you thirst for, that instantaneous internal spark that gives you your drive. You're going, this may be this is the beginning. This is the end of the beginning. There's other things out there. There's someone out there that suits what you're looking for a lot better than what you just left from. So no worries there at all. Okay? No worries there at all. Also, in order to find this person, follow your North Star. Flip your inner light switch on. So follow your North Star. Use your intuition to help you find this individual. But in addition to that, you have inner light. You have self-worth. Don't let your inner light dull down because of what has happened. Okay? You have self-worth. You have value. Never forget that. All right? So keep that light within you. Don't feel as if you've done anything wrong. Sometimes people grow apart. But keep that internal light on. There's something out there that's better for you. And finally, the thin veil. Let go and let it glow. Again, it's a very thin veil. A very thin veil between being where you were and getting where you need to be. And with this person moving away from you, walking away from you, they not only have freed themselves to what they are assuming is a greener pasture, which I assure you it is not, but that has also freed you as well, because it was the inverse. They thought that you were holding them down. In reality, they were holding you down. So you have gained your freedom and new perspective as well. So you'll be able to find that person that fits your needs a lot better than that individual. And you'll be able to let the inner light within you shine through. Okay? So no worries there. You're going to be just fine. With that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. If it did not resonate with you, that is okay. I'll leave a link below. Feel free to get a personal reading and find out more about this particular situation. If you haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. Got a couple other videos you guys be interested in. If you guys are into candle magic, I have a candle magic video you may find very interesting. Also, I have some sigil magic stuff in here as well. And also, I have a possession video. If you've ever been interested about the realness of possession, if you really wanted to know what it's really about, what it's really like, you may want to check out that video. My name's Adonis. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.